With me now, AFC Wimbledon's head coach Mark Robinson. Robbo, of course, no midweek game for us this week, but I suppose that does give us more time to concentrate on Cambridge United on Saturday.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a bit of extra time on the training pitch because we believe we can improve players and improve things. So having that extra bit of time is always a positive. So that's what we'll be doing this week, is working hard to get the improvements we need. Just
whilst we've got you here as well, of course, some early team news to concentrate on. I suppose you're happy with the way that Henry Lawrence returned to action on Saturday, yeah?
Yeah, he did well. To be honest, he wasn't really meant to do the full 90 if possible, but the way the game panned out, up until 82 minutes we looked very comfortable, so there was no reason to take him off, and he got through the 90 really well, which is a positive.
We know what a warrior that Ben Hennigan can be as well, and speaking to Tim Maynard last week, he's able to play, but obviously he's got to manage that ankle, so you're keeping an eye on that, yeah?
Yeah, obviously Ben's had injuries this year, so he couldn't train today, but he'll be back training Thursday. And as you said, we just got to manage that situation, because we can't afford to lose any more players.
And of course we know the situation with Luke McCormick at the moment. He's out of action at the moment, but he was able to do a little bit of work outside with KB today.
Yeah, he's just doing a little bit of rehab. He come out the boot today to do some rehab, but I'm waiting for an update. But it's still going to be a matter of weeks with Luke rather than days.
Just to say as well, I mean, Lee Brown travelled with the squad as well on Saturday. Wasn't involved in the team or on the bench. What's the situation with him?
Yeah, Lee was in the squad, but he turned up Saturday and he'd had a family health issue, and I could see that he clearly was in not a good place mentally. So we had a long chat, and he still wanted to travel, but we had to come to that decision. So we discussed it together, and that was the decision that we come to, because he'd had a real rough few days. And I could see that he wasn't where he needed to be. So he's a great professional. So we had a good chat about it, and we come to that decision together. But he was back training this week.
Just to say, yeah, absolutely, he's very much part of your plans going forward.
Yeah, he's got family issues which are very, very important, and you need to make sure players are in the right frame of mind, and he wasn't, but he's back training now. He gets the support that he needs. That's what we've got here, that's the culture we've got, and he's back training this week, and he looks in a better frame of mind, and we continue to give him the support that he needs.
That's good to know. Some potentially very good news coming our way in terms of the club. You've got 3 players away on international duty, perhaps this week: Dan Choker, Terry Ablade, Thomas as well.
Yeah.
But maybe Ayoub Assal?
Yeah, Ayoub has been called up to England. He's training with them at the moment. It's incredible, that obviously that we've produced. I know we've produced goalkeepers, but Bezo has, along with the academy. But to have our first outfield player get called up for England is obviously it's a massive thing for the football club, and it shows how far we've come in a short period of time. And to be fair, we had another lad who was on the shortlist as well, who hasn't been called up. So as I said, it's a really, really big thing for the club.
Absolutely, it's a huge achievement, something we should be very proud of indeed. With his background as well, though, with Morocco, I mean, it's something that for the moment, that's what he wants to concentrate on. His career would be England, though, yeah?
Well, as far as I know, you don't decide where you're going to go until you get a full international call. I'm not completely sure on the rules, but I think until it becomes a senior call up, that's the case. So yeah, he got called up by England, and he was very proud, and we're all very proud of him. Personally, obviously, someone I've worked with for a long, long time, and these are the things that are huge for us. It wasn't so long ago I couldn't get him alone in the Conference South because I got told he was too small. And now he's obviously played multiple games for our first team, and he's got a call up for our country. So they're the things that are very, very right at this football club.
How much does it say that how much he's grown as a player as well now?
Well, that's what happens when you play first team football and you give players opportunity, and that's part and parcel of giving young players opportunity. There's downfalls to it because they're inconsistent, they make mistakes. But the positives are playing men's football at this level opens up an all series of opportunities, and we've opened up that opportunities for young players. So obviously it comes with its pitfalls, especially when you have the amount of injuries and adversity that we've had to face this year. But at the same time, if you want to grow as a football club, they're the sort of things that we're going to do.
It is very exciting news, but turning to the immediate situation as well, of course, with Cambridge on Saturday. regardless of whatever the outcome, I mean, only 3 players out because of the international duty,
Yeah.
we intend to go ahead with the fixture.
Yeah, we looked at it, and it's a tough decision because obviously, we need to win and we need to get points. But fundamentally, if we cancel the game, that then leaves us a real heavy fixture list because Charlton already cancelled on us, and you look and you just got to weigh everything up, and we felt to cancel it would leave us. I can't remember how many games it was in so many days, but it was a ridiculous amount of games in so many days. So we feel that to play is the better option. And work hard this week so that we can get the 3 points.
That's very much your attitude, yeah, to tackle these sort of things head on, basically, yeah.
It's my attitude to everything, Rob.